The channel is growing. Long live the channel. Sounds like somebody Shakespeare, doesn't it? Welcome back to Senior Musicians Unite. And today I'm presenting an update about growth and brand areas that I'm going to be exploring on this channel. In other words, the channel will grow. It's growing. Trust me. You don't want to miss these changes. And they're small, But in the past, the channel focused on Band in the Box primarily, right? Didn't start out that way, but it ended up that way with a lot of Band in the Box tutorials, which you guys really, really seem to appreciate. But I also dabbled in other types of music. I do some cover songs. I do some MIDI tracks. I do some loop stuff. I do disco. I do all of those things. And I started incorporating a small smidgen of commentary about, perfection and the cost of breaking music and creative documentary type stuff, and AI, just advisor type of stuff. Now, I know it's not catchy because it's different, you know. But I think it benefits all musicians, especially us seniors. And it's important to know that a lot of other tools are out there besides Band in the Box that are available to you. I mean, you may not be interested in Band in the Box. You may want to know about other stuff. I noticed it a couple of weeks ago when I did, a video on loops. There are a lot of people that are interested in doing that, right? And I have a lot of other tools besides Band in the Box that I actually use on a daily basis. So, real talk here. It's difficult growing a channel. Of course it is. It's not sunshine and rainbows like a lot of people think. I know you open up YouTube and they say, I got 10,000 subscribers in half an hour. That hasn't happened to me. And actually, I don't think it's happened to a lot of people that actually look at those videos either. So a lot of bumps along the road. You got to get that algorithm working, right? And it's an actual roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, right? And on this channel, some of my challenges, I have challenges on this channel with content creation, you know. And one of the reasons why is because when I do Band in the Box tutorials, you guys have so many versions out there. Some of the people are on PC, some are on Mac, some are on 2018, some are on 2021, some are, you know what I'm saying? It's so many variations of the product that are out there, and trying to do a tutorial that is one for all, it's difficult. It's very, very challenging. And of course, sometimes it doesn't necessarily work because I may do a tutorial on features in the year of a product, and the person that's looking at that video may not have that product or that particular year version. So again, content creation, it can be challenging sometimes. And of course, you get frustrated also when you kind of do new things, right? Sometimes you kind of it's kind of like throwing spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks. It's kind of like that. But you can be surprised sometimes that what sticks, what you didn't think would stick, actually stuck. And that's part of the lessons learned in having a channel is sometimes unless you try it, you don't know what is more and more interesting than what you may have thought. So you've got to try new things. And again, I'm trying to grow the channel to incorporate new ideas of things that I work with. So going forward, I'm still going to have tutorials and topics, but the tutorials are going to be expanded. I'm going to include tutorials on AI, on ChatGPT, AI song production, loops, MIDI, and I'm going to have topics about the music industry and information for independent artists. I'm going to do that. The video thumbnails, I think I've improved them quite a bit. I'm still working on trying to get better, right? I think they are a bit more visually appealing. At least I would like to think so. And I think they're also more descriptive as far as when you click on the title, you know exactly what to expect. And the editing style, I'm also working on and trying to improve that more and more, right? With transitions, and I'm adding extra video clips kind of inside of the video to kind of break it up a little bit so that it doesn't become too boring. And again, these features, they often show, they're designed to enhance your viewing experience, and they keep you coming back, because everybody who puts videos out, they want people to keep coming back. That's just part of the game. You really want that. But you have to grow, you have to expand, and I'm doing this slowly. A couple of months ago now, I'm sorry. I consider this a success story. Is I did an AI Chat GPT tutorial, and the feedback was fantastic. The results were fantastic, and the viewer count skyrocketed, which was really, really good. Had a lot of comments about broadening and going into that area, but the majority of the comments were very, very positive. Even got a bunch of Gmails on it, right? Some pro, some negative, right? About why would I do something like that? I need to stick with, the standard stuff because that's exactly what where we need to be. Well, I don't consider that growth. I really don't. But it was interesting conversation. I had some interesting banner going back and forth with a couple of people over Gmail where we didn't put that actually in the YouTube comment section. But it was fun. It was actually fun. But it was also some affirmation. It affirmed that all the hard work, it was worth it. And I'm so grateful to this community for actually looking at that video and appreciating the effort that went into that and how they could actually apply it and being what I would consider to be open-minded. So I don't want this to be too long, but I'm going to wrap this up. The channel is going to grow. I'm going to expand again into loops, MIDI, AI song production. I'm going to continue with Band in a Box, and I will continue making videos in that, right? But I'm going to expand into these other areas, and I'm also going to bring more expansion into the music business industry, right? Even though a lot of you guys are not necessarily independent musicians, however, I noticed that you post a lot on YouTube. You post a lot on SoundCloud. Some of you guys actually do post and put your stuff out on Spotify and places like that. So I think tutorials and information about how that works will also help you guys and the actual impact for you as an artist. And of course, I'm always soliciting feedback, which is fantastic. But the process of growth, though, is what I wanted to talk about today and how I'm growing it, right? And I think a good narrative would be my particular journey as an independent artist. Back in 2018, I started saying I want to be on the Spotify platform and stuff like that. So I started out with old soul, and then I moved into R&B, and all of these had kind of baby step success. But I moved into R&B, and then I got hooked on new disco and EDM type stuff, right? And that's when my profile as an artist really, really started expanding like crazy, which was really, really interesting, that it did that. But part, like I said, it was my growth as an artist because I got bored and I wanted to try new things. It's the same way as you as a keyboard player. You're not going to play every song with the same patch. You want to try different sounds. Well, I wanted to try different styles of music, and it helped me grow as an artist. In other words, I practice what I preach. Now, am I a huge independent artist on these platforms? No. But do I have what I would consider to be a small modicum of success? Absolutely. Absolutely. Am I in it for streaming dollars? No, I'm not. I don't need it. But it's nice to see that some revenue does flow. That's good. But that's not why I did it. I did it because I wanted to grow as an artist. And I think you all also want to grow as an artist. So remember the things I talked about on this channel that I'm changing. Every change is aimed at making this channel better and better for you. I can't wait to see how we continue to grow together. I really can. I'm pretty excited about it. So again, I'm asking for some feedback on the direction of this change that I talked about. I would like to know what you really, really think about it. A lot of people put it in separate comments, but I would like to have it in this particular video, what you guys think about me changing and going more into loops and MIDI and AI song production and things like that. I really would like to know that. So please, if you have a comment about that, feel free to post it in the comment section. And also, I did a video last week about creating a song from loops, and the feedback that came from that was interesting. And I decided that my next video, the one I'm working on right now, is going to be talking about where I get my loops from, why I chose the vendors I chose, what is important to me about buying a loop library, what are the actual facets of the little small things about loops that make one loop better than the other. I'll be doing that type of stuff and how you can benefit from using loops in creating your music. So that's what I will be doing next. But again, stay tuned for other stuff. Like I talked about things that will be upcoming on this channel because I want the channel to grow and I want the channel to grow to benefit you all as artists. That's what I'm talking about. So this is Hendrick Clark. My channel is Senior Musicians Unite. It will always be Senior Musicians Unite. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.